Mini courses are a great way to get into the online course game, and Kajabi makes it super easy to set up and launch your mini course in a very short amount of time. So today I'm taking you behind the scenes into Kajabi, and I'm going to show you just how easy it is to set up your mini course in Kajabi. By the way, if you want to take advantage of a free 30-day trial of Kajabi to play with the platform yourself, you can use my link profityourknowledge.com/Kajabi. This is an affiliate link, so I get a small percentage of your investment in Kajabi, but there's no extra cost to you compared to if you went through Kajabi's website yourself. All this does is simply support me and this channel for referring someone to Kajabi. But when you sign up with my link, I'm going to give you instant access to a course I created called Kajabi Kickstart, which is going to help you set up and launch your online business with Kajabi in that first 30 days. On top of that, when you're inside of Kajabi Kickstart, you will have access to a free 45-minute coaching session with me, where you and I both get to deep dive into your Kajabi account, and I will be there to answer any questions you have about Kajabi, marketing, or even making your first sale with the platform. All of this is free, and you can get instant access by going to profityourknowledge.com/Kajabi or clicking the link down in the description. Without further ado, let's dive into Kajabi. First thing we want to do is go to the products tab, and you can decide if you want to do all products, courses, coaching, whatever you want. It's going to take you to this page. It's going to show you what all your products look like. So what we want to do is go over to the new product button at the top. And it's going to take you over to this page. You can decide if you want to do a course of any size, a podcast, coaching program, community, and it will give you a little rundown of what's included and what it's all about, why you would want to create one, all down here, and the features that Kajabi gives you for this type of product. Obviously, we're going to stick with a course. We'll hit Get Started, and from here, we can create our title for our course. This can always be changed down the road. So for right now, if it's just like a test or something like that, you could write test, or you could write whatever you want. It'll even show you what the course title is going to look like over here. So I already made a course called My Sweet Mini Course. So I'm going to make a new mini course, and this one's going to be called the Epic Mini Course, because it's going to be epic. From here, you can write a little description, and it's going to show you a short description that tells what the course is about. I'm just going to say this mini course will be epic. Okay, and then right here, you can use this info that we've put in here to generate a simple course outline. So it'll automatically create a course outline. I'm not going to do that though, because this is a test. And if I really had everything planned out already and I was just going to build inside of Kajabi, then I would consider doing that just to see what it does. Typically, I like to just build things from scratch. That's just how I operate. I like simple designs, build it from scratch. It's fully customizable instead of me having to delete a bunch of things that Kajabi thinks that I want to say rather than me just putting in exactly what I want to say. But it is helpful for some people. So I'm going to turn that off and hit continue. From here, you can upload an image from your device. Let's go over here, and I'll just say I'm going to use this one from a different course. I'll upload the file. Okay, now we have our image there, and we'll hit continue. And then from here, once you get your payment integration set up, you can decide if it's going to be paid or free. Totally up to you. Obviously, if you want to make money from your course, we'll go paid. And we're just going to keep it one time, but you can do a multi-pay, a subscription. We're going to stick with one time. And let's just say that this course will be $97. If you're curious about creating a mini course, the price range, typically, depending on what you're offering, you want to keep it ideally around $50 to $150 or even $200. I wouldn't go more than $200, but I'd say a sweet spot would be $50 to $150. And the beautiful thing about a mini course and why it's so helpful to get started with mini courses when you're building courses, or even if you're a seasoned course veteran, but you just want to create something and kind of get it out there and test the waters. Mini courses are awesome because you can build them in a really short amount of time. It's a lower ticket for people, so it's really easy for them to see the value and then sign up instead of having some really expensive, like $1,000 course or something. It's like, whoa, I got to think about this. But if it's like $50 or $100 even, it's not that intimidating of a price. People can make that money back. If the course can help them make that money back or 10 times that amount back, that's even better. So it's great for getting people in the door. And then from there, you can build off of this mini course being like your foundation. You can build that into something that turns into a $500 course or a $1,000 course. So I'm going to stick with $97. And then you can say, let customers pay what they want. It's an option that you can do. I'm not going to have that. I'm going to say it's $100 and that's what you get. And then from here, you can decide what payment provider you want to use. So in Kajabi, when you set up your payment provider, you get Stripe or PayPal. They are actually opening up to different payment providers like Apple Pay and Google Pay. But for right now, I just have a Stripe account set up inside of this demo that I'm doing for you. So I'm going to hit Stripe, and you can skip that for now. You can always set this up later, but I'm going to hit save and finish. Now my course is fully built. We have the Epic Mini course, and here is the dashboard where you get to customize your course. This is the outline, and then I'll even show you a little bit about the different customization options that we have as well. But it's really important when you're building a mini course to think about your outline. And I want you to be successful when you build a mini course. It's really fun just to go in here and just start building things. It's like, oh, I feel like I'm being productive, but you're never going to have a successful course unless you do product research and customer research ahead of time. You have to understand, what do people actually care about? So what I'm going to challenge you to do, whether you're using Kajabi to build your online course, your mini course, or not, if you're using a different tool, but you're building a mini course or course of any kind, even a program, even a coaching program, we're just going to say a mini course, is go out and talk to people. Talk to people that fit your ideal audience and start some conversations with them. Start a podcast and start interviewing them. Run surveys. And there's 3 main areas that we really want to think about when we're building out a really great product. You want to think about, where is this person at? What are the challenges and frustrations that they're experiencing in their life related to your course idea? Or you can have a couple of different course ideas of what you want to build your course around, and do this for each one and see what people actually care about the most. Okay, so what are people struggling with right now? That's point A. And then you want to find, where do people want to be related to this? Okay, what's the hope, the dream, the desire that people have for their life? What do they envision a different future for themselves to be? So we have point A, where they're at struggling with, to point B, where they really want to be. And then we need to find, what's the challenge? What's the biggest challenge or frustration or obstacle or barrier that they have getting them from point A to point B? So those are your 3 categories. Where are they at? Where do they want to be? What's getting in the way? When you understand this and you have enough surveys going out, you talk to enough people, really asking them and getting crystal clear about what's the frustration and getting their own words, you're going to be able to collect this data ideally and then look at it and see what the majority of people are struggling with and what the majority of people want to experience and what the majority of people feel is the challenge getting in the way. An example with me, people are tired of working in a job, or working for other people. They want to work for themselves. That's the dream. And the obstacle is that I don't know how to do it. I don't have the tech skills to do it. The tech is a huge piece that comes up. I'm intimidated by technology. Okay, so I could build a mini course around that because I've done customer research and I know that that's what people struggle with related to my niche. Okay, but you have to find out what that is for you. Once you've figured out where they're at, where they want to be, what's getting in the way, that's when we go into this section of Kajabi. And we get to build out the actual outline. So when it comes to a mini course, you want it to be a short course. It's something that's bite-sized to get them a result. And again, you can build off of this as you go down the road. But a mini course, I would recommend that when you know where they're at, where they want to be, what's getting in the way, that you come up with 5 steps to get them from point A to point B the fastest way possible. Because people don't buy courses for more information. There's enough information out into the world. They buy courses and programs from people like us because they want to experience a transformation. And that's why we do our research ahead of time to find what that transformation is. The course is the solution to that transformation. It's the roadmap to achieve that transformation. Okay, and that's what you're going to do here. So once you understand the transformation you're going to help people have, then we want to go in here and add content. Okay, so like I said, 5 steps. This is a module where it's bold right here. This is the lesson. So people get mixed up. They think that the lesson is a quote unquote module, but it's not. A module is a collection of lessons. So what we'll do is blank module. You can customize this. We can edit this, and we'll say like get X result in, or actually let's do this. Let's say 30-day business building checklist. That's fine. Okay. It could be like a course, a 30-day transformation is awesome. Or it could be a 90-day transformation, depending on what you're helping people do. But if you can help them get a specific transformation in 30 days, that's epic. And that's what your course does. So we'll say a 30-day business building checklist. You can change the description and the thumbnail of this. I'm not going to do that. It's not really that important right now. Okay, but what we want to do is go to add content. So we're going to add another lesson, and we're going to call this step 2. Okay, create lesson. And you're just going to keep doing this. Another lesson. Okay, so I've set up all my 5 steps. I know what people are struggling with. Okay, so I've set up my 5 steps. I know what people are already struggling with. I know what the majority of people already want to achieve and what's getting in the way for them. I have my 30-day business building checklist set up, and I have my 5 steps completely laid out. From here, you can decide and create some decide what those steps are and create some catchy titles. So how to find what people want to buy. Okay, so that's what this lesson is going to be about. And that's really about the customer research piece. Okay, but people are like, yeah, I want to find what people actually want to buy. And then you can scroll down. You can decide if you want to change the module and kind of move it around. Right now, we only have one module because it's a mini course. And from here, this is actually what the lesson entails. So we created a catchy title, and then we can scroll down. You can decide what kind of media you want to have. If you just want to have text, that there's no video inside of this course, it's just text, you can just add all the text you want in here. You can add just an audio file if you just want an audio style course, or what I'd recommend is to create a video course. And from here, you can pick a file and then decide what video you want. So you can actually shoot the video. Before you start shooting videos, plan out your content. Okay, plan out what's going to go inside of this. Plan out your steps. And you can do this inside Kajabi, or you can create, like I do, I use a Google Doc. It's just a bit easier for me to kind of navigate and move things around instead of doing it all in Kajabi right away. So I plan out my whole outline. And then from there, I'll just copy and paste all that information into my course. Okay. The important thing is that right here, it says status. You want to make sure that you're on publish when your course is fully set up. You can have lesson thumbnails and select an image or use a recent image if you want. If you have the same consistent thumbnail for each lesson, it's up to you. Also, comments down here, you can decide if the comments are visible, if you want to have comments in your course, if you want them hidden, or if you want locked. You want 0 comments. Hidden is if people comment, but only you can really see it. Or visible is where everybody can see it. Everybody gets to engage in the community. You get to decide what kind of course you want to have and what kind of community you want to have to it. Okay, it's totally up to you. And here you can delete the lesson as well. Down here, we have downloads. So you can add like worksheets that go with each lesson. You can have a little quiz worksheet or something like that, or something valuable. In this example, I can have a worksheet that supports people that they can fill out or print out, or like a PDF to help them take them through the process of finding what people actually want to buy in this example. Okay, and then automations as well. Here, I like to say something like, in this lesson, you will learn, and then you can even go down and do step 1, step 2, step 3. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like. If we want to, I'll even add a video in here as well. All right, my video is processing right now. All your videos is stored in Wistia, and something really cool about Kajabi is that they don't charge you for bandwidth. You have unlimited bandwidth, so you can put as many videos as you want. The only caveat is that your videos have to be 4 gigabytes or less. Okay, but that's a pretty substantial file, quite frankly. So it's just something to consider. Video actions down here, you can do a video status, how far people are actually watching the video, actually get the analytics of how well the video is performing, how many people are watching it, and how long they're watching it for. Closed captions, you can download the video as well. Okay, so it's all uploaded. scroll down, add automations. So when the lesson video is completed, you pick the lesson video, then you can grant people an offer. You can subscribe and do an email sequence, register for event, add a tag if you wanted to of like, this person has completed this lesson, if you really wanted to get that granular. Or you can send them an email. You know, an email could be if they're halfway through completing your course or they completed your entire course even, you can send them an email that says, hey, I want to give you a free bonus just for saying thank you for finishing up the actual course. Most people won't finish a course. You can send them an email, send a single-use coupon. If they finish your course to completion, you can send them a coupon. Maybe you have this automation on the last video where if they finish all of these, you send a 50% off coupon for any other product that you have, okay? And it can all be automated, which is super cool. So we're gonna hit save, and we're gonna go back to my Epic mini course. So I think you get it, you get the 5 steps, it's all set up. You wanna make sure that this stuff is all published, otherwise it's not gonna show up. Okay, let me get these out of the way. Publish, and then publish. Okay, so everything is published now. This is, again, just an example. What we're going to do now is actually customize the look and feel of your mini course. So automatically they have the Premier product, which we can play around with. You can also install new templates. And in here, you can have a bunch of different types of templates. This is a new one, Gamify Lite, which is pretty cool. You're actually able to gamify your course where if they finish a certain amount, something happens. Lots of cool things you can do. Creative is another one you can run through. You see all your lessons played out, what everything looks like. We'll go back. You can even upload a template if you buy a template through a different site if you wanted to. Prosper, and notice that these are the different, if you've watched my other videos, these are the different themes for other themes like the website design or a landing page design. So if someone had a landing page with the creative theme, for the sales page, then they buy the course, they can have a similar look and feel to it inside of here. Okay, so you can do that. I personally like the momentum theme. This is a great theme. You can add different cards and stuff, have a description. All the videos are lined up on the side, which personally I think is a great way to navigate your online course. Okay, so when you click on the theme that you like, you can preview it, click down here, and then go down, click install template. From here, you're going to have this still active. This is important. If you decide to change the theme in Kajabi with any one of the products, it's automatically going to be stuck on the one that it already had, which by default is the Premier product. But if you click down here, you're going to see momentum, and you can customize it and change it up how you want. Or you can say activate. By clicking activate, we click that one theme. We said, I like this theme better. We have to click the 3 dots and make sure that it's activated in order to be the default theme that people are going to see. But down here, if you're like, I want to switch it back up and go back to Premier, you can just click here, activate it as well, change up the whole thing. And you can even customize it when it's not activated or when it is activated. Okay, so we'll hit customize. And in here is the dashboard where you can change up the look and feel. You're not going to be able to change up the actual outline itself, or when you're uploading videos, you have to do that in that other section. When you hit customize on the theme, you get to change the colors up here. You can change these cards, what the welcome text says. If you want to have an announcements tab, you could get rid of that, or just a categories tab. It's totally up to you. Okay, you can just play around here. The settings, you can change the typography, like the font. Okay, so I love Poppins. I'm going to keep that, and then let's say Poppins as well. That's what I like. We'll click save. Okay, and it goes into my Poppins font that I love and that I like to use. Okay, so you can really customize this, play around with it, and then when you're ready, you can preview what the course is going to look like. So remember, I had already uploaded that one lesson, how to find what people want to buy. And then down here, step 2, there's nothing uploaded. Okay, so that's where you have to do that in that outline section. But if I click here, how to find what people want to buy, it's going to show my video, the description. I have comments activated so people can post their comments down below, and then they can complete the lesson, or they can star it too if they want. This is what your students are actually going to see. So when we go back, now you have your course built out. At this point, obviously you're going to play around with it. We've done our outline. We've customized the look and feel of the course. Now we need to create an offer. What's cool is that when you create a new product, it automatically creates the new offer for you. That's where it asks you, what's the price of the course going to be? Is it going to be a one-time, a multi-pay? What do you want? So you already have your offer completely built out. From here, you can check your members. You can add certificates if you want people to get certificates from finishing this course or not. It's totally up to you. And then let's save right here. You can even change up the different settings. This is where you can change up the title and the description or the thumbnail of this course that you have. And then down here, it says, give your live sessions a title and description. These details will appear in your student's course. Live sessions are limited to 200 participants. So that's really cool. You know, as your course is building, your mini course, you can have a live session in there where you give people a treat that have been using the course. You get up to a certain amount of students. You get up to 200. So even if you had more than that, you say, I'm only limited to 200 people. The first 200 people that sign up get to join this live session with me where I'm going to personally coach you and do FAQ from the creator. That's pretty cool. So you can do all this stuff inside of Kajabi. And if you ever want to delete your product, you can always come down here to the settings tab and delete that product. So there you have it. That's how you build a mini course inside of Kajabi. It's just a simple amount of steps. I think the biggest thing to pay attention to is doing good customer research, understanding what product people actually are asking for before you build anything. You have to do that first and foremost. Otherwise, all of this is a complete waste of time. Now, if you've done customer research, you feel good about what products you want to build, and you're just looking for a great course builder, then check out Kajabi. And if you're new to Kajabi, you haven't even tried it out yet, I'd highly recommend to check out my link, profityourknowledge.com/Kajabi. It's down in the description. It is an affiliate link. I get a small commission from your investment in Kajabi just for referring someone over to you, but there's no extra charge to you. The benefit is that you get a 30-day free trial instead of a 14-day free trial like you do through just Kajabi's website. And you also are going to get Kajabi Kickstart, which is a mini course I created that walks you through how to set up and launch your business on Kajabi in that first 30 days of that free trial you have. Inside of Kajabi Kickstart, you'll also get a one-to-one coaching session with me where I will answer any and all questions you have about marketing, customer research, sales, Kajabi, whatever it is. And I'm going to personally help you out in building out your business. Again, there's a link down in the description. Now, I'd love to hear from you down in the comments. What do you like? What do you not like? Do you have any questions about building out a mini course inside of Kajabi or just building a mini course in general? I would love to answer it. And if it makes sense, I'll make another video. I hope this is helpful and insightful for you, and I will see you in the next one.